All right, here we go. The number one most important thing when it comes to making better melodies, making better samples, making better drums, really anything, is what is going on, my guys and girls. You want to make better melodies. That's why you clicked on this video. Today I'm going to go over tips. I'm going to show you what I do to try to improve my melodies. Now, I'm not a piano savant. Everything I've learned is pretty much through YouTube videos. Now, this is the piece of information that if you actually take and apply, it's going to change the progression. It's going to change the way you work. You guys ready? All right, here we goes. The number one most important thing when it comes to making better melodies, making better samples, making better drums, really anything, is quantity. Now, a lot of you guys are gonna be disappointed, but if you're disappointed by this piece of information, it's because you don't feel like doing the work. Literally, if you had no knowledge of FL Studio, of music theory, if you just did it enough, if you used it enough, you will learn eventually. You can watch all the tutorials you want, you can watch all the music theory tips and tricks you want, but if you don't put it into actual practice, none of it is worth anything. Now, with that being said, we're gonna go into FL Studio and try to make some fire melodies and samples. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss any content, because that's how YouTube works. So here we go. The basis of a lot of good melodies is the chord progression. So you can start anywhere you want in the scale. I'm just gonna start on the 1 for now, just to make this a lot simpler. Boom, we got a chord, right? Simple. Now that sounds good, but if we have that looping over and over again, it's gonna sound repetitive at some point. So we're gonna go ahead and just duplicate this right over, and we're gonna change a chord or two in the second half. So on the second half, we're gonna go ahead and invert that middle note. Now that we've made some changes on the second half, let's go ahead and see what we have so far. And we can also change the key of this at any time if we want to get a different feel. We can move this down to like a D sharp. At the end of the day, we want to make the melody good first and then affect it later. Okay, so something like that does not sound too bad. Let's go ahead and mess with this bass line here. Actually, what we can do is just control click, drag over, copy, press shift click, and then press control down to copy the bass line. Now we can delete the excess notes on top. And what I want to do here is I want to add something interesting to the bass line and then maybe work my way down and see what that sounds like. I didn't like that. Let's go ahead and flip it around, Alt Y, see what that sounds like. Shorten this up. Okay, that's not sounding too bad so far. Let's go ahead and start to add a melody to this. I'm gonna add some more notes. I'm gonna play around and try to find something I like. All right, so let's go ahead and kind of keep this theme going. I'm gonna go ahead and shift drag over, and we're just gonna adjust this to the chord that is here, because we started off on the D and then this top note also started off on the D. So we're gonna do the same thing with this, move it over to the same spot, move it up to the A, and now we can just adjust these notes to whatever sounds good to our ear, and then let's see what that sounds like. All right, now that we have that, this is what our melody sounds like now. Now we can go ahead and just change the sound and see what else we can get. These lows here. And maybe we can add one sound to kind of add a lead in here. Nothing too crazy. Let's go back to Omni. Maybe if we move this over. Something simple, very, very simple, just like that. Let's go ahead and duplicate that over. We can go ahead and widen this out. Take some of the hissing out of that also. All right, so this is the final melody that we have so far. I think what I might do just to clean this up a little bit, I'm gonna take some of the reverb off. To be honest, this melody is done. In my opinion, it sounds good to me. I don't know if it sounds good to you, but it sounds good to me. Now we can go ahead and add some drums in here if you want. Volume up. And repeat this. You can go an octave up, then turn this half of this note up an octave. Step. And we can shorten this snap up. Add all these to a mixer track. Why am I adding a bird sound in there? Because I just feel like it. That's pretty much it, because I feel like it. The high cut, low cut. So we can replace this and move this over. All right, something simple like that would do. I don't want to go too crazy with the hi-hat. All right, there you go. That's the beat right there. That's the melody. That's the beat. Those are the drums. If you guys haven't already subscribed, go ahead and click that red button down below. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss any content. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and mix this beat a little better. And that is pretty much it. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bang.